admit, ain't never loved nobody, but boy, I swear you got me. Falling so fast, we lost control. I want you right now, even when we're old. I'm all yours, and you're all mine. Love like this, many won't find. And though we make it hard, it seems, we're gonna make it, we're a team.
What up, A&J family? It's your girl, Jocelyn.
It's your boy, Antwan.
And welcome back to the A&J Chronicles. I don't know what he was doing. Okay. What up, A&J family? It's your girl, Jocelyn.
It's your boy, Antwan.
And welcome back to the A&J Chronicles. So, today, we are going to do our very first
MUKBANG.
MUKBANG. It's called MUKBANG, MUKBANG,
MUKBANG.
Oh, whatever the heck it's called. This will be our very first one. And this one's really kind of special to us and personal because I don't know if a lot of our subscribers know, but we are from Chicago, Illinois.
Yeah, I'm South Side and she's the West Side.
And I'm a West Sider. And a lot of people don't, I mean, if you're here, you'll know about the endless rivalry that's going around since like, I don't even know how long Harold's or Uncle Remus is around. But I guess we'll tell them.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Okay, so Uncle Remus is the best chicken known to man. Period.
Yeah, I don't know about all that.
I don't care what anybody else talking about, but it's the best chicken on the west side of Chicago. And
they
then
changed a few things to Harold, so you know, so we're gonna see.
What?
They changed a few things so it might not taste as good.
The only
back in the day, this boy right here was the hit.
No. And see, let me tell you something. Okay. For all my Chicago people, please comment down below because y'all already know if you're true, authentic Chicagoans. Because Uncle how about we just show them? The only good thing that Harold has is that they actually have a logo for their bag.
Exactly, y'all cheap as hell. Y'all ain't got no logo.
Ooh, but that's because
Branding.
Okay, fine.
Where's the branding?
Okay, but everybody
Chicken.
knows good, authentic food.
The chicken pretty much look the same, you know.
No. But you know what changes it all? See.
It's the flakes. Okay, it's a little more flaky.
What? No, that's far from what I was going to talk about. You can't even wait a minute. Y'all, he is so hungry. But wait, we have to show them. Go ahead and show that trash.
Whole lot of bread in the mix.
Okay. Now y'all ready? Ooh, look at that. Oh my gosh, with some, but no, seriously, wait a minute, dang. What really separates Harold's versus Uncle Remus, is the mild sauce. Now, let me tell y'all what mild sauce is. Honestly,
I agree with that one.
okay, mild sauce is a combination, from what I've been told, it's a combination of hot sauce, ketchup, and barbecue sauce, right? So mild sauce really is like a, I don't necessarily know if it's just Chicago, but it's definitely a Midwest thing for sure because I've lived in California, spent an awful amount of time in Atlanta, you know, plenty of places, and they don't even know what mild sauce is. So, here, I want to show y'all. So it looks kind of,
oh, you wait for it.
oh Lord, can't be feeling good. Sorry y'all. Well, it kind of looks like barbecue sauce, but every mild sauce is different. And every mild sauce is so different to the point where Uncle Remus just takes the torch. So, Harold, no. Anyway.
Harold still hit though.
It's alright.
On Harold.
It's alright. But the thing about Uncle Remus, consistency. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where.
You haven't been consistent.
They have not been consistent because it depends upon
which location.
Like, there's one downtown Chicago. It's alright, but the one that's like on 63rd, that's in the hood, that's the best one to me.
The ones in the hood is the best one.
The ones in the hood are the best ones. Same thing with Uncle Remus. Can y'all believe that the South Side decided to then put, Uncle Remus decided to put one on the South Side? I guess they want to, you know, share the love, share the wealth, if you will.
Real funny, huh?
Because y'all needed a little sprucing up. I understand.
Not at all.
West side is the best side anywhere I go, so
that's dead.
you kind of have to take a piece of the west side and put it, it's like gentrification, you know what I mean? You have to spruce up certain places to make them be, you know, hot commodity. So, cause think about it. People wasn't coming to the south side when they visit Chicago.
First of all,
down
why you keep waving my city off? My section off. You don't do that.
Really, y'all really don't belong because my thing is when you come to visit Chicago, of course, like tourists, you know, they come and see like downtown or whatever. But when it comes to good food, when they get word, you know, because think about it, most tourists, they ask people, you know, where's the best food? It's not downtown. You gotta go to the hood spot. So that's all I'm saying. But
that's true.
this motherfucker, like I said, it's so special to us. Because when we do decide to move out of Chicago, this is going to be, look at I'm coming to the west side, right?
Indeed.
Look
I'm not gonna lie, that's it.
Yeah. This is definitely gonna be one of the two of the restaurants that I will miss about Chicago. But I guess that kind of goes into our next conversation about what's coming up with A&J. You know, the New Year's just passed. Happy New Year, by the way, everybody.
Happy New Year.
See, I'm sorry, it's so hard to talk with this good food. I don't know how people do mukbangs.
I'm saying.
Still continue.
Yeah.
But anyway.
They kill it with the mild sauce. I can for sure see that. I might have to dip a little Uncle Remus sauce on my.
That's terrible. Your mild sauce should be so on point to the point you don't need any extra additives. Well, this is another good thing. Now this is from Harold's. It's Harold's chicken strawberry lemonade.
While she talking.
Now this.
We got good drink, and this is the mystic.
My good drink.
The mystic right here.
I don't know if that's just a Midwest drink, because I feel like I don't go anywhere else and I see a mystic. I don't know, but shout out to both of them. Ooh, this is so fire. But fire is another word for like really good.
People know that. Trust me.
No, they don't. Because when I lived in LA, I used to say, oh, this is so fire. People were like, what?
Ha.
But anyway, so what are you looking forward to for the new year?
Looking forward to?
Yeah.
I think I'll be closer to reaching my dreams. Like, really want it to be grind season, you know?
Yeah, that's real.
We got grind here. You know? Something that you like procrastinate about and, you know, worry or not so sure about. I think it's time to make moves this year, you know? Especially because I'm 25, about to be 26. It's so hard because it's like in my mind, I keep telling myself I'm 24. You know what I mean? But like I said, it's time to make moves now.
That's real. That's definitely real because for me, I would say the last 2 years have been the absolute worst. And honestly, it wasn't even just us. I feel like everybody was telling, you know, when everybody like went through their timeline in 2019. And it was so trash, like, or even 2018, and I really, you know, because I'm 26, guys, and yeah, I'm over here. Don't judge. But I'm not a cougar, so don't even think that.
You are.
Whatever.
Like us some young men. What would you like?
Shut up. Yeah, I didn't even know. This is another good story time. I didn't even know that he was a year younger than me until like his birthday. But what's up? Anyway. So for me, I'm closer to 30, you know, and so women, we're always on like biological clocks, you know, and so we're like, oh, by this age we'll get married, and by this age we'll have our baby, and by this age we'll have our career set, and by this age da 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 da, and until the point it stresses you out because society's version of success really is confined to our ages, you know, because you can say like, oh, by this age I'm being graduated with my bachelor's and my doctor's and my, you know, but what's really been like keeping me pushing it is the reality is that everybody has their own story and everybody has their own journey, and
I think we do a lot of comparing as people. You know, you see other people's lives on YouTube, the real world, and you would say like, well, how come I'm not in that position? You know, so that would do something to your mental.
Absolutely, I can't agree with you more, babe. Because my thing is, that's one thing I want to get out of is comparing, because it's so easy to be like, even your personal people that surround you, like, it's so, she kind of good, okay, Harold, I'll give it to you. But it's so interesting, like, oh, how come my friend Sharon is, you know, out there living her life and she got her baby.
Got a mansion, got a nice little Bentley.
You know, all these things. And then you sitting there wondering like, why isn't it happening for you? But the reality, one thing that I'm definitely going to be striving for this year is getting closer to God in the sense of, I'm gonna give it all to you. Like my worries, all my doubts, all my iniquities, all those things, they don't, not necessarily they don't belong to me, but I know deep down in my heart that God's got me. Like y'all, I have been through some things, like I said, within these last couple of years, and I would have never guessed me. I would have never guessed, or us. But the reality is
together at the same time.
Yes, yes. Because it's kind of a long story short. Like we had a terrible car accident, and no exaggeration, had I been an inch over, this was on Valentine's Day at that. It was surprising to a really nice dinner, and we were headed there, and then out of nowhere, we laughing it up, and out of nowhere, boom.
And it was a kid
that sped off.
Didn't know when to turn.
Didn't know when to turn, and I mean, it came out of left field. To this day, I can't even remember certain things because it was just so fast. But and I was in school when it happened, and my concussion was so bad to the point where I couldn't remember anything. I was there in the physical sense, but like, you know, I wasn't there, you know? So it's just been a lot, but instead of me soaking in it and, you know, woe is me and throwing my own pity party, I'm just like, you know what, God, you did that for a reason, because, you know, I don't know if everyone's out there is spiritual or not, but in the Christian community, you hear so often, and I definitely hope it to be true, that God doesn't put more on you than you can bear. And I know it's so easy to be like, okay, Lord, I'm tired of being like, I'm good, you know, but all these things mold you who you're supposed to be. So
I can't count how many times my faith was tested.
Man, definitely was tested to the point where, okay, Lord, now this was not supposed to happen to me. But you know what, instead of being like, why me? Why not me?
Right.
Because our testimony can help somebody else out there. So I'm just definitely looking forward to getting closer to God and just seeing all that He has for me, and just like, I'm ready for the blessings. But it's even so easy for us to say that too, like, I'm ready, and God will be like, no, you're not ready.
You're not ready, right?
You know, just you're gonna do it on my time.
That's something I had to learn later on in life.
Yeah. It's difficult.
It was just like, you're in a position where you feel like you're doing everything right. So, I'm in school, not selling drugs, I'm not game banging, get my degree. Why can't I find a job that I want? How come I'm always being like the one that's picked on? Because I'm the only black one in the company. You know, you go through things like that, and when you're going through college, you don't really think about that. You think that once you graduate, everything is all fine. You get the job of your dreams. Trust me, that is so wrong.
Man.
I got a degree in architecture, and trust me, I had jobs that paid me way below an architecture, you know, pay rate. And I would ask questions like, yeah, how come I'm making this amount of money and I'm making the same amount of money as like a UPS driver, or, you know, not like it's a bad thing, but if you work hard towards a technical degree, you should get paid for that.
That's real.
And in some cases, it's not always true. It's engineers that's not getting paid the amount of money that they should get paid. And if I said the number, you'd be like, really? So it's tough out here.
There's people out here with doctorates working at, no shade to people that work at Burger King,
Walmart, Burger King.
Yeah, because I don't know. Yeah, that's just a long conversation. But that is a conversation that doesn't go, you know, that isn't talked about enough. Like after graduation, what do? Then you stuck with a bunch of jobs that you didn't even go to school for, and now you're in debt for it.
Not like you wasted your time. Yeah. You wasted the entire 4 years. And you stuck. Yeah,
it's tough. It's tough, but
you stuck. You don't know what to do. And now you gotta play the waiting game. You gotta go for something and get a certificate for something that you don't even know anything about. I gotta have a backup plan. I have plan B, you know, C, D.
Then you almost gotta go back to school because again, society says, oh, well, you need this type of degree. You need 10 years of experience. How am I getting 10 years of experience right out of school? Like, this don't make any sense.
That's the craziest thing. After I graduated, he doesn't have enough experience. Even when I was in, because I was in a very unique situation.
Yeah.
I worked for GTA.
That's Chicago Transit.
As an architect, but as an intern. So an architectural intern. For 4 years, my entire time in school. And when I went to an architectural firm or company, they were saying you need more experience. I'm like, I've been doing this forever. Just the start of my career. Because I didn't understand that at all. So it's like I'm back to square one. So I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
That makes zero sense.
That's real. But like I said, I'm just, instead of me just wondering like, well, why me, why me? I'm just gonna shift my paradigm and be like, you know what, no. The devil will really not control my psyche. Because the conversation of mental health, I love that the conversation is starting to be talked about more now than ever, but, oh, excuse me. But, excuse me. But it's not talked about enough, or black people, or in the black community, they don't take it seriously. When you tell a black person to go to therapy or have they consider therapy, they don't black.
You trying to say I'm crazy?
Right, and it shouldn't even be like that. It shouldn't even be internalized like that. But we've been in a state of oppression for so long. We need some therapy.
Yeah.
We really do. But that's something I'm probably going to consider in 2020. I'm going to seek some medical help, and not because I feel crazy, or not because I feel like, you know, my head is just in so many different areas, but just I feel like therapy is a way to like recenter yourself and try to understand things, maybe, you know, a lot more from a more psychological standpoint. So you should begin to understand it instead of feeling like you're a problem. You know what I mean? So that's something I'm definitely looking forward to. Also, I'm looking forward to, guys, we'll be celebrating our 6-year anniversary.
6 years, it's crazy woman.
Now, y'all that have watched so far, we already know who crazy one is, okay?
I'm not crazy at all, same.
Anyway, well, I think we have to start telling more stories about, I mean, we had them, like, when we first started YouTube. Oh, and we also have to tell about why we took a 2-year break. It's been so much that
very simple. It was very simple because
I
was still in school, and everyone knows that you can't balance school and YouTube at the same time. YouTube is basically
another job.
A 9 to 5.
It is. Oh shoot, 24/7.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's real. That's nothing.
And it was just stressful because you have finals and you have the video you have to prepare and everything you have to think ahead.
Yeah.
Because you can't just put up the camera, turn it on, and do whatever you want and then post it. Like, it doesn't work that way. It takes time, it takes energy. You have to think about things. Yeah. You have to test things. And sometimes, you know, the editing can be a process too. You know, a lot of people don't get that.
No, they don't. So that's not because we were battling whether we should have offered a disclaimer about, you know, where the heck we've been. And no, we have not broken up, not one time since we've taken our break. Yeah, that's another story for another day.
Ha!
No, we didn't. But we pushed through. Because like I said, he was in school and I was in school and it was just a lot. It was like, but it was great things that happened within those 2 years.
For sure.
We graduated, we're traveling, saw the world, we've been to London, Paris, Rome. We ain't been to Rome.
No, you stretching it.
To Mars. But overall, it has been some great years, guys. And I'm just looking forward to just greater things for 2020. Like, I got 2020 vision. And that's what I'm on.
Pretty sure this is going to be a really good year.
I think so too. I think that we've been beaten, battered so much with these last 2 years.
Look, 2019 was so bad. We couldn't even end peacefully.
Oh yeah.
We get robbed on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
Man.
My whole backpack was stolen.
And my backpack.
Too bad nothing was in there.
Nothing was in there, but, well, that's fortunate for him. But a week before Thanksgiving break, my car was broken into, and my MacBook was stolen, my book bag was stolen, everything that I needed for my finals, all that was stolen. Michael Kors purse. It was a lot, y'all. But
around finals time, and
I had to pull everything that I had done within an entire semester in 3 days. I thought my brain was gonna fall out of my ears. I didn't think I was gonna make it. But that's what I mean, like, you know, God won't put more on you than you can bear, because at the end of the day, I still made it. I still passed, you know, and woo, man, y'all just don't know how good God is. He really is. Like, even in the midst of a storm, like, he is so good. So it was unfortunate, and I felt like crap when it happened, but again, it molds, like those bad things that happen to you, they truly do mold you into who you're supposed to be, and it's just a lesson at the end of, you know, yeah. So I'm looking forward to 20.
Is that your ring? Is that mine or yours? I know this is yours right here. This is yours.
That's my wing.
Yeah. The both of them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, my bad. No. No, I didn't do anything.
No, y'all, you
I didn't
know.
do anything.
Well, don't y'all hate, ladies, don't y'all hate.
I didn't do nothing.
No, don't y'all hate when y'all got some good food and it's just, here you come. Moseying on over here on y'all food. We have fought.
Y'all do the exact same thing.
No, we don't. No, we don't. No, we don't. Y'all, I've literally almost broken up with him over some peach cobbler French toast.
From Batter and Berries.
From Batter and Berries. That's another great restaurant from Chicago. But we made it through, yeah. So
she was mad.
I swear, I
sure had to apologize.
No, you know what? In my mind, I did break up with him. I'm gonna talk to him and anything. Anyway, that's the one thing that we're gonna. No. But that's one thing we're gonna get over in 2020. Respecting each other's food. You know. There's so many little milestones. There's so many little milestones that we have to get through. You know, and I'm just excited. Right?
Yeah. I really hope. I'm really interested into knowing, like, you know, what could happen this year.
Yeah, I wish.
I don't know. I wish I can foresee it. It's one of those things you have to go through it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Right.
I bet I was just seeing it.
Yeah, no, you know what? I think the opposite. I think it's one of those things where take the time to appreciate the journey, because, like, let's say we did have like futuristic powers or whatever. The anxiety or the momentum it just kind of gets suppressed because you already know what's going to happen. And then that may alter.
And it can alter. I was going to say that.
It could alter. Maybe some end results. Like, think about That's a Raven. I don't know if y'all know that show, but
that was a show.
That was definitely a show. But think about it. She always saw into the future and always got it wrong, you know. So I don't think no, she always got it wrong. And she always because she only saw a snippet of it, and then she was left to assume the rest of like how it actually
sometimes she did a really good job at fixing it, making it better, and sometimes, well, most of the time it was a fail, but the intentions was good.
But I would say that the biggest lesson with That's So Raven, I mean, I know it's a children's show on Disney Channel, but ultimately, guys, we don't know what happened. Camera cut off. But That's So Raven definitely taught, like, at the end of the day, you can foresee how you want your life to be or how you think it'll come out. But at the end of the day, that journey and those hardships and those trials and tribulations, they're meant to happen. You know, and even like with 2018, it was so many deaths too. I'm so tired of seeing RIP on Facebook. I know what to do.
Even with Nipsey, like celebrities.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
It was terrible. But God's purpose, it never fails. Even if we may not personally like it, it never fails. So that's one thing I'm looking forward to seeing, just how God is going to use me. And at this point, I'm ready to just like, Lord, have your way. You know, do with me what you want to be done. So, I don't know if I said that right, but just saying. No.
It sounds right.
Sounds right. But all in all, the west side is the best side. And
Y'all, come on now. Y'all got one little measly restaurant.
Measly, he said. Ooh, people from West Side are gonna come for you. They about to come for you.
Nah, I would. I'm trying to come at the South Side.
Nah, I would. Anyway, all in all, West Side's the best side. 2020.
Bone right here. I hate when women do this. You see that? Zoom in. Right here. This is still some good.
Yo,
you gotta eat the bone. You gotta, hey, dig in. You gotta dig in.
You eat chicken bones like.
Don't even say it. Don't even say it.
What?
Look at all
that is
breast and meat.
That was not no meat. That is not meat. What are you talking
What
about?
where's your food?
No, I'm dating a whole Neanderthal. Barbarian. But
I know what you mean. Don't try to play with me.
nah, that's what
Yo, don't try to play with me.
Yeah, filthy animal. But
it don't keep sound a little freaky.
But no, y'all. Overall, we just wish everybody a wonderful year. And if you need to have to words of encouragement and positivity,
just know that we are here for you.
We are here for you.
In your arms,
Stupid. Alright, y'all, we finna enjoy the rest of the chicken. And the rest that I can enjoy without him coming on my side. And that's a wrap, brother.
That's a wrap.
Alright.
Peace.
Yeah.